Oh, look at the little kitty, kitty, kitty. So cute. Precious. So precious. Baby. You can do whatever you like. Yeah. I don't know why that T.I. song keep playing in my mind. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready to do that part two. Talking about my baby, I don't know what to do. I know he don't want me scandalizing his name. But I keep begging him, don't come playing no games. So I don't know what to do about that one, y'all, but it's in the queue. It's in the mix. It's in the mix. Uh-oh. Tyler Tarot has posted the new Gemini. He went 21 minutes in it. I'm going to have to go watch it. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. I got a really good Kipper spread up here telling me that I'm going to be able to have whatever I like. Career activation. Okay, let me watch that too. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. T.I. T.I. Hey, hey, baby. I want to know, would you be my girl? Hey, hey, baby. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. I don't know who this is that's mad, mad, mad. Mad, mad, mad. That some feminine is on this man's mind. I don't know who that is. But it's, let me tell you, baby, that there can be no feminine energy calling herself divine is out here snatching men's souls and ain't giving them nothing back in return. Okay? That's how you know she divine. We gonna talk about the difference. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. We didn't play bingo last night. We, got in some other shit. Whatever. We might play tonight. Because I can't get out to go actually, put my Jupiter magic on it, my alchemy with the numbers and the frequencies and everything. But I'm going to hit the lottery, y'all. I don't know what kind of lottery it's going to be, but I'm about to hit something real big. I can feel it. I can feel it coming from the heavens right now. Oh, yeah. Ow, ow. It's mine. It's my money, and I want it now. It's my money, and I want it now. But I just keep hearing this. I keep on hearing T.I. song. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. I need to start doing some more of my editings of my little videos and stuff I was doing. I'm going to start back doing it, putting on my shorts. You can have whatever you like. I love that new song that T.I. got out too. That new one, that shit go hard. I like it. Till. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. That song just keep on being in my energy. Like this money is coming to me. I'm telling y'all, I feel it. Tip. I like men that is like ain't Tip T.I. Libra. That I be real cool friends with, you know. Typically, like, he'll be a cool ass friend to like talk to, chop it up. He'll be tidy, chop it up and shit. Because you know, he be doing shit expeditiously. See, that's why I try to tell black folk, you gotta learn your natal chart. You got more than just your sun sign, baby. And you know, yeah, you can do whatever you like. Yeah. Na. I'm asking the universe to change this shit on my Pandora, because I need to put my new art in there. And they got it to where you can't change this. See? You can't click that and put your art right there. I think that's a bunch of bullshit.com. Like, why the fuck you got it there? At least let a person choose an avatar or something you can pay for or something. Come on, get live at 5, baby. Get live at 5. We just gonna be talking some shit today. Some true shit. You know, I don't speak no lies. So however it's gonna go, I don't know what. I don't have nothing planned. We just gonna flow. We just gonna flow and we gonna grow. Let's go. Tip, come on, Tip. I don't know about that. Give me this song I've been hearing in my head.
Hey. Dealing with a lot of niggas that I may affiliate with, they could never be dealing with her.
Kevin said he wanted to come through.
Damn.
I don't really like that shit. Tip, why you give me everybody else shit? Hold on, let me just go find the goddamn song. Tip, you tripping? You tripping? Oh, he just did a song called Trauma Bomb. You can have whatever you like. Yeah.
Hey, Jill. You know the old sugar daddy. They be tricking, they tell them girls.
You can have whatever you like. Oh, my about to give me a sugar daddy. Yeah. I like me some tea, y'all. You like. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, that's what it is. Somebody talking about sex so wet and so tight. Oh. His ass gonna be strong. Oh, okay. That's why you talking about I can have whatever I like. Okay. Sex so wet, so tight. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. I like Tip. I don't really listen to a lot of rap like that. You know, it's usually if I'm listening to it, it's the frequency that I'm tapping in for whatever the reason. I like Tip, but that song keep playing in my head over and over again. So that's the part. Let me go look up the lyrics. Hold on. Maybe some other shit was said. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. Let me see, Tip. What you saying? Stacks on deck, Patron on ice. We can pop bottles all night. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. Where's you just said that about the vagina is tight? I don't see that on here. Don't y'all be trying to censor it and shit. They getting on my damn nerves with all this sensory ass shit. They don't censor the shit they should be fucking censoring. Like child porn and shit. Shit should be go find them hoes and castrate all them bitches. The females too. What he said? Gas up the... Oh, that's what the fuck he said. Why the hell did I hear something different? Oh, they lyrics is wrong. They put gas up the jet for you tonight. What the hell? Something I heard. Oh, that's crazy. I heard pussy so wet, grip so tight. Cause he did say sugar daddy. I know I heard sugar daddy. Yeah, I don't think these lyrics is correct because I know I had, yeah, sugar daddy in the beginning. Hey Jim, you know the old sugar daddies, they be tricking. They tell them girls like, I said you can have whatever you like. He did say something about pussy real tight. They lying. They don't be getting the lyrics right, child. Yeah, see, somebody didn't even give me my glory for doing his lyrics on YouTube, y'all. I did his lyrics on YouTube. Let me look it up. Let me show y'all. I was the first one to do the lyrics. Didn't get no appreciation for it or nothing. Janae, what's the name of that song? What's the name of that song? The lyric video I did about the lights. What's that lyric video I did talking about lights? You are the light. You are the light. Let me try to look for my own shit, y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna say DJ Pound Cake. I don't know the artist. I'm gonna just put light. DJ Pound Cake light. Cause I don't think it's tagged up or nothing, y'all. So I have no idea how to ever find. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, you really gotta put some major. What was it? You are the light. You were made for the light. And he didn't give me no props. I'm the one that did the first lyrics. Yeah, Zach Paredes. Him. The lyric video should come right up under there. This is the guy that I did the lyrics for. Zach Paredes. You were made for the light. So let me just type that in. Zach Paredes. Parody or whatever. Ain't that by some bullshit.com? It might not be there no more, but I don't think I took it down. I don't think I took it down. Yeah. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't coming up. I probably took it down. I probably took it down, child. Because I was going to redo it. Because that's when I was just starting off editing. But I decided, fuck it. Because you know who I got the lyrics from? What he actually saying? From the artist. I contacted the artist. He responded to me on Instagram a long time ago. And he gave me the lyrics. And then I did in a lyric video. He said, oh, thank you. I finished it, sent it to him, and started getting a lot of traction. And guess what? It was going to be also connected to Black Ink. I just wanted my credit because I love the song. So I take it that it's not there no more. It ain't there no more. It's not there no more because, yeah. Hold on, let me go find. Let me see. It ain't there no more. Lyric videos. It ain't there. I think I took it. Yeah, music lyric videos. Yep, it's not there. Oh, here go my damn video.
I feel like I'm in the Matrix.
Oh my goodness.
This operating system.
Hey.
Glitching.
I was looking for my video. Glitching.
I try to do right by you. Intentions never dollar up well enough. I try to be a knight for you.
Yeah, I took down his fucking video. I think. I gotta go see.
Trying to be a man
On a burner.
Hey! Keep it there with a burner.
Hey!
This ain't what she did when she said no limit. This ain't what she did when she said no limit. I ain't looking back once in there. Cause no matter you never saw that in the beginning.
Hey!
I hate reminiscing on everything but the love I'm really missing. Oh, I hate reminiscing.
glitching. Oh yeah.
Maybe I was just too
Strawberry jam. Oh yeah.
Hands on mine, you gon' learn that lesson. I hate reminiscing.
I'm gonna turn the camera.
Ever since you took that love
Glitching. That's what my video I was talking about. I couldn't find it for shit. Imagine themselves and stop sleeping around.
I don't leave with a share this bed
With you.
Believe me
When I say I do. Wait a minute. I do. I'm gonna get back to making my videos, y'all. When they said no limit, that's too late. So that I'm never giving. I hate reminiscing. I'm glitching. Everything about her love, I'm reminiscing. I hate reminiscing. She took my love away, I'm glitching. And always gonna learn that lesson. I ain't reminiscing. Since you took my love, I'm glitching. Clean me up. You better clean me up. Clean me up. Fortune now, clean me up. Hear me up.
Everything but the love I'm reminiscing.
I ain't reminiscing. She took my love away, I'm glitching. Oh yeah. Maybe I was just too aggressive. Oh.
Hands on mine, you gon' learn that lesson.
I ain't reminiscing. Since you took the love, I'm glitching. Yeah. Yeah, that's the video I'm talking about. Yep. I took it off of the music channel. Yeah, that's the video I'm talking about. It is on Still Elizabeth Rises under the lyric videos. So somebody else is glitching. Let me open my box right quick. Somebody else is glitching. Somebody else is glitching because you took your love away from them and they not interested in nobody else. Who the hell is that? Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine. That's what's going on. That song. I knew it was a song. And I feel like they getting to this point where they feel like you can have whatever you like. Yeah. They like literally hoping you give them an opportunity again to come back towards you. Jay, bring the damn box to come back towards you. But you being very standoffish. You being very like, motherfucker, stay away from me like shit. Divine Feminine. So the real true Divine Feminine energy is the real true Divine Feminine energy. Okay. Is not one that you can buy or finesse. You know, you can't buy and finesse her, baby. The Divine Feminine is a spiritual archetypal energy representing being receptive, highly intuitive, nurturing, creative, and she has a lot of emotional wisdom. Okay, she's extremely emotionally intelligent, and it's present in all genders, but we're strictly speaking about a woman. It focuses on fostering connections, healing, and harmony with nature, moving beyond ego, So that's the toward a universal consciousness. That's the difference between a woman in her divine femininity and a karmic female. All right, that's the difference. So masculines, is she operating in a different way? She ain't divine feminine. She ain't being divine. So she ain't gonna snatch your soul and don't give you some healing and wisdom and all that good shit. So some whoever female mad, that's what I got. I thought I got the strawberry. I thought I got the strawberry here. I don't know about this special stuff. You say what now, baby? No, they're perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try it again because I know this is one I had first and it was the bomb. That other shit they've been sending me been very dry. And when my pain get, and I do not like those cigars at all. Like it. See, I can always tell like the way it be feeling like through the bag. How do you open this? Cut it right here. And these are some new bags they did. I guess they made them dark for not being penetratable by the sun. It still didn't seem like okay, there it is. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna just do the kush. Yeah. It's dry as a motherfucker. It stems like a bitch. But it's budded. Yeah, I think that's what be hurting my throat. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. This is why I keep this for proof. My shit is legal. Here. Yeah, but you know, I feel like whoever this masculine is that has his main squeeze in a tiffy is doing some shit on purpose to make her jealous. I don't think that if this woman is truly in her divine femininity, that she's even bothered by whatever this is that this masculine is doing. I don't think so at all. I mean, it is dry. Give me the I'm a grinder. Thank you. Because I'm just like your grandmother. I cannot stand no dirty ass ashtray. But like I said, you got to think in terms of, you know, giving what she needs too. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be like over there sulking. And I don't know who this is, y'all, because there's nothing going on in my life. What is that? Give me the real deal Holyfield.
Oh.
Didn't we buy a real one?
Yeah, but I mean, since we cleaned that.
No, this is budded. You don't want to put that in there. It needs the real deal Holyfield. That's the purpose of Ashley. When we start our apothecary and everything, you're going to have to get with the program. I don't want my people having tainted herbal medicine. Because my arthritis is acting up like a motherfucker. So, yeah, somebody is glitching. Somebody is, and I like it how, what is this at the bottom? Okay, then you put this back on and turn it over and it catches it. Okay. So, somebody has a very bad attitude about a woman moving forward her life, and he's mad that he's having to be stuck with whoever he with, and he's not able to get her, he's not able to use her as supply. You know, and let me tell you about what these men be doing a lot of times is you be hyping him up, stroking his ego, doing all of that, sending him all this good, yet it's still, is there a place we could put these and put a name on it? Because they is so damn nasty. But somebody might be having a tick and it help them. Come over here and get it, man. I'm busy. You know, my arthritis, like, I got to really focus on what I'm doing. I guess it's all right because it's sticky. It has that sticky effect to it. But something about that massiveness like that be making it taste terrible. So I think you just got to do it kind of individually. I don't know what the fuck was the problem. But that'll be some shit that'd be like that, and then later on it was like, it was all right. Why I thought it was nasty. That has happened in the past. It got the right name on it?
Yeah.
Okay, put it on in there. Yeah, I had to get some more of my herbal medicine. What that lady say? What you call? I say my herbal essence. I had to get some more, y'all, because I be scared because when it be working for me, and it's and then but I don't like those cigars. They have a lot of that artificial shit in it. That's the extra shit that be having the extra effect. Is that extra shit that you don't need. But a lot of times, like I said, these men be doing it. They be pulling on a feminine's energy and it's stroking his ego and having him just all live at 5. And then that woman is getting that version of him that is ecstatic from talking to who he want to be talking to, or he went and saw who he wanted to see. He had sex with who he wanted to have sex with, and now you getting the remnants of that. Okay, so, and women are highly intuitive, so they can tell when the hell your ass has been creeping. That wasn't just a TLC song. Oh my God, I hope that my arthritis can turn it. Ah, look at my thumb. Look how my thumb's doing. Looking all disconnected and shit. Look at my thumb. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. Somebody was telling me about going to another dispensary for the CBD, and I was like, I don't know about that, because I've been checking them out as far as their online presence, and you know, they don't have it. You got to actually go to their place, and I'm not able to be mobile like that. But I get it though. I get it. You know, like, venture out, but this is very butted up, which normally is not like that. It's normally like, you know, dry, but I guess you don't want it wet, but you know what I mean. You don't want it wet. Okay, so now, see, so once you do it, and it'll go back and forth like this, but look how my thumbs are disconnected. Look how they doing. That arthritis is really getting real strong. Remember when we was watching that video, and the little boy said, my dad died of, he had been battling rheumatoid arthritis for years. So when they be asking that question, is this something you're going to die from? That's what the fuck y'all put in y'all medical books. That it is, you know, you don't, does it go away?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, when you got bit by something, if you take the regimen, then it'll go away and it'll cure what's in, you know. And then now, see, your joints went back to normal and all of that. Like, you know, that's what I tell you they're not doing for me. Like, really proving that it is a more advanced version of it. You feel me? And then they playing all kind of games with the insurance. And this even happening to people that don't have disabilities, and they just trying to do their yearly checkups and whatever the fuck else. Women having babies. It's all kind of shit going on with these goddamn politics with people's health insurance. You got a white one and a black one? Girl, you doing your thing. That's the daughter I know. Keep up with all the gadgets. That's how you help mama build whole little thing where I can do how I do what I do, because my child got me together. Okay, see, baby, this is what you want to use.
Right.
And then you turn, and that smells nice. That's like candy. Yeah. And then it got this little bitty scooper in here. I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to do, but
Yeah, it's supposed to.
yeah. But yeah, y'all, so I don't know who this could be about, because I'm single. I don't have a man in sight, child. Other than you know, my angels. And some of them is feminines. Some of them identify as feminines, right, when you study the angels. But I don't have a man, so I don't know about no woman should be mad with me unless it's a man acting like a female. It's a bitch ass dude sitting up there mad at me. And for you, if you watching, I don't care. I don't care if you mad at me. Why?
You want to use this?
And I only have eyes for My bones have been hurting so bad. Ain't been able to sleep, no. My bones been hurting so bad. So I'm about to hit my hemp so. My bones been hurting so bad. So yeah. I told y'all this was not going to be, and you let YouTube tell it. Nobody's watching me in the daytime. I just got to get on here 10 o'clock at night and later. Like, nah, that's that censorship they constantly doing. Love y'all too. But then I've been watching huge ass content creator numbers where they ain't getting nobody to watch their asses on live. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't think it has shit to do with no algorithm. What the hell is an algorithm? Can't even pronounce it. But so many people like, yeah, you want to get in the algorithm. Now you on because they wanted you to be on. So those people that's off, it's their goddamn time to be off. That means that who motherfucker be sitting up there worshiping you too, your goddamn time gonna be off too. Newsflash. Especially those that don't continue to reinvent themselves. They get just lazy. Don't think they need to stay in the creativity. So. And I'm here to tell you. There's something else. It's called the afterlife. Oh, I wrote that so fucked up. Yeah, motherfucker. I said, yeah, motherfucker. Y'all, my bones have been hurting the fuck up out of me. And I've been tired of it. I cannot sleep at night. Sleep is important. Sleep is motherfucking important, dog. Real. Just like eating and shitting and pissing is. And my ability to sleep has been altered indefinitely due to my spinal cord pain. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. I want to talk about my baby, but I don't want to talk about my baby because he is not my baby. I want to talk about him. I want to heal the issues between us. What are you doing, my love? I'll do it here. You're going to spill my shit and I'm going to be pissed off because whenever I get a good batch, I can't be fucking it up. So that's why I'm over here manicuring it myself. I can't be being lazy. Thank you for that, though. I appreciate you. God gonna bless you for being such a good daughter. But don't waste my shit. You see how I'm sitting here doing this one? That's how my fingernails be ruined because you have to manicure. And they gave me some really great buds. Legal buds in Texas. I have chronic autoimmune diseases and I need to feel better. I'm talking about I was over here trying to lay on my side and it was so painful. That stiffness be so out of control. I can't do shit. I can't even get off the toilet like I be needing to just pop up off that toilet and wipe that ass. I can't do it because my arms be stiff and shit too. You can do whatever. No, I can't, T.I. Stop saying that shit. Why would that come out like musical Tourette's right after I say that shit? You can have. Oh, he's saying you can have. Okay, yeah. Thank you, T.I. Ugh! My knees. I don't know what's wrong with my child taking my ashtray. Where's put my ashtray?
Because I didn't necessarily clean it.
It don't matter because I'm about to put some more trash in it.
Oh, okay.
You're being weird. You're being weird. What you can do is open this for me so I can smell it. Well, I don't want to open it. Look how I rolled this shit. Like an amateur. I know, right? My daughter said, I know that's what arthritis hands do. Yeah, it's a pretty vibe. It's a pretty good vibe. It's a vibe. It's a pretty vibe. It's a vibe. It's a pretty good vibe. It's.
Would you use your code? That's what it's about.
I always do. Every single time. That's why I only pay $30. You can do whatever you like. But yes, y'all, I think my twin flame is very, I don't know. I still want to say he's not, but he's been acting very karmic, okay? But the book keeps saying he is. So the way I keep trying to get rid of him in my consciousness, he just keeps showing the fuck back up. So it's like, you can't just get rid of me like that, I'm here, and it's annoying as fudge. Anywho, it's like I want to talk about him, but I don't want to talk about him. So I'm trying to give me some smoke courage to talk about him. Because they didn't tell me, okay. They already didn't tell me that I have to talk about this. And I don't want to. 333 on the clock. Something about the power of threes. That's 9. So let's talk about the manifestations of love. How do we bring into our reality our true love of our life? And I honestly can say I really do want my true love of my life. I really do want him, both mine, I want all of him, mind, body, soul, the commitment, the loyalty, the words of affirmation, love language, gifts and services, love language. I want it all. I want him to really desire me the way I desire him physically, sexually. And I want us to always keep each other highly, how can I say? I want us to keep each other highly aroused, And, yeah. And I believe that, honestly speaking, he deserves to be fulfilled and have his wish fulfillments met. And I want him to want that same thing for me. I don't want it to be one-sided. I don't want it to be one-sided where he don't want that for me. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit ain't right. So he shouldn't be acting like that. So I don't want him to be treating me like I can't be with no one, or I shouldn't have love and I shouldn't have stability and everything. And I think that he was mad at me. I think that he was mad at me for saying it. That I was with my husband, right? But he was with his wife. So what kind of dumb shit is that? That was super fucking one-sided. So I want him to wish for me the same thing I wish for him. That's why I kept speaking on it ain't about us being together. But it is about you respecting my spiritual gangster. It is definitely about that. Totally and for real. So I got the information, but I feel like the way that is talking about him, but it's like talking about him in a way of him being karmic still, meaning like he got more lessons to learn, through the people that he dealing with. So being a karmic masculine is part of growing to being a divine masculine. So, you know, and I feel like once I can feel that he truly respects me and all that I've been working so hard for, and that he truly can honestly say without feeling like I'm going to judge him or matter of fact him when he says that, you know, he had done these certain things that truly hurt me, and that he really would want me to accept his sincere apology. And that's all I wanted from him. That is all I've ever really wanted from him. That I feel like I deserve from him and I need from him. And that's it. Like, if there's anything that is tainted blood between me and Michael Wayne, that's what it is. That's what it is. Like, he hurt my feelings a lot. And I feel like he was doing it like when a boy likes a girl and he don't want to tell her, or he don't know how to tell her, so he just be doing stupid shit like he don't like her. That's what I feel how he was behaving. And I was like, dude, what the fuck is this? So, you know, he really hurt my feelings over the years. And I found the text message that he wrote me. I found it. I'm finna bring it up so I can read it and recant. Maybe I'm finna get into talking about this shit now. Maybe. I don't know. I'm treading lightly, though. I honestly can't say I'm treading lightly. Because they had me, my spirit team had me write that whatchamacallit up that said, be very, you know, careful of like what you posting on social media. And they're not telling me to be careful in the sense of like censor myself, but they're saying be accountable. So that's why I'm extremely I've been doing this a while now, okay? Before I do it on live, it always happens behind the scenes many times. So I'm very aware of whenever I got angry and cried and upset about him. And I've been paying attention that I never allowed whatever I was feeling to get me to the degree. Janae, I need one of them little things that make stuff fresh. Oh, it's on here. But do you got a new one? If you can find me a new one, I don't know if that one is fresh or not. But we got one. But if you can't find it. And come and get the blue thing, beloved. That's what I told you. Take that out the box. Okay. Yeah, they gave me some extra buds, like whole buds. This is not just shape, this is buds. So I guess they did good. I don't know what's going on with shipping, where it's always seeming to be a little extra dry. But you gotta roll it fresh, you know what I'm saying? You can't be pre-rolling shit, because it'll lose its taste or some shit. I'm gonna buy me one of them little bit of refrigerators. Let me look at it. What I said I was finna do? Find my baby's text message. But can you look it up on Tammy, one of them little refrigerators, Ashley? And I'm gonna start keeping my stuff in there so it can stay fresh. Cause I done that before and it do work. Shit. Hold on. My baby gonna look. She like to shop anyway. I really don't like to shop. I like to shop for household furniture and stuff. Hold on, y'all, because we're applying for my Social Security disability shit again. And let me get my shit on point. Hold on, Sway. Let me put that where that go right quick. Because you can have whatever you like. Yeah. I really still want that man. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I still desire him like a motherfucker. It pisses me off. It pisses me off. It pisses me off to desire him and only him. Oh, it makes me so motherfucking mad. It made me mad, child. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck he gonna come back in the picture and do some shit like this, and he just over there like, okay, you doing what you supposed to do, okay? Good. I got you set up. Okay, you straight. Okay, let me check on you. Okay, you still straight? Cool. I'm pissed off about that. I pissed off about that shit. I'm not taking it. Okay, I think I put that on the disability. I'm not taking that shit lightly at all. But I'm maintaining my composure. Disability, Social Security. Okay, right here. There you go. Did I put it? Girl, what you done did, girl? Hold on, y'all. So it's under who? Disability. The word starts with disability. Okay. Let me focus. I'm feeling a little buzzed out. Let me focus. You can do whatever you like. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. I still want him. I do. Like, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Like, I didn't even think I was gonna be talking about him. I thought, well, I knew I wasn't gonna be talking about no female got a problem with he only has eyes for you type shit. I knew I wasn't gonna be stuck on that. But maybe that was maybe that was the introduction. Okay. Anywho, I found it. So we started back talking October the 13th, 2021. So some when I be telling y'all something about 13, I be oblivious that we started back talking October 13th, 2021. It is now 2026. So in retrospect, let's do the timeline. For what? Yeah. You think we should take it out of here and put it in there? Or nah?
I mean, this is a bigger chart, so.
What you think? It ain't that much left. That way it can stay compacted. Should we put one of them in here? They don't be putting that in here? I wonder why. They don't. It's in here at the bottom where somewhere? Okay, that's what I was looking for. But I was going to give me that to put it in here.
Oh, the thing.
I just be want to change it out because, it be looking all wacky in there. Yeah, that look better. So stick that in there. So we started talking after a long hiatus of not communicating. We started back October the 13th, 2021. I am just wetting my damn joint all up. These are my damn lips dry. They is. Yeah, now put that in the blue. This one. Goddamn, fuck. That's what happened when you roll a loose ass joint like that. Shit, when you fired up. That's how I burned my damn gown that time. Excuse me, put that in here, Nene. That goes in the. So we started back talking October the 13th, 2021, right? So if I stop talking, if I said my last piece to him 12/22, 2025. So I literally stopped talking to him on 12/22/2025. So technically that's 4 years, like I said, right? Anywho, he always triggered me with this hello stranger. And I never thought that was a cute way to get my attention. It made it feel very ghost-like. Like he was like, I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't like how it sounded. And I don't think he was very aware of how big I am with communication, words, the way you say. You have to seduce my mind, baby, before the body gonna follow. Straight up. Now let me tell you. So I said to him, and here, look at the synchronicities. We start back talking 10/13/2021. What is that? 10 and 13. That's what? 23, which is 5, plus 5, which is 10, which is 1. Okay? Anyway. And I responded back at 10:10. Am I really just a stranger to you? He didn't say nothing back right away. See, let me show you guys how I pay attention to patterns. And this is how I explain to a man, please don't start trying to play games with me, because you're not going to be able to pass my pattern screening test. Okay? Because it begins immediately at first contact. If there's a sexual chemistry in a history of, with me and you, it starts immediately from the first point of contact. I respond at 10:10, not even paying attention to the synchronicity of those numbers. He don't respond until 9:51 p.m. Oh, I'm sorry. He say this to me 8:04 a.m. I don't know he said anything to me because I probably am asleep. I'm waking up. Boom. I get my phone. It tells me you got a message. Oh my God, that's him. Anywho, and I respond at 10:10 a.m. Am I really just a stranger to you? At 9:51 p.m., he says, you don't remember me. He's asking it in a facetious way. He's like being sarcastic, like, you don't remember me. He's implying. So what that showed me right there is what he would have wanted, yearned for, desired, and was trying to hopefully trigger in me the memory of us. Now, I'm taking this shit real sentimental. Okay? I'm being very sentimental about his communication with me. I'm not instantly thinking in the sexual, physical realm of it, because that's going to piss me off. Because if it was so good, where the fuck were you? That part. It's too much penis out here that's going to give me the attention that I desire and I deserve, for me to be chasing one that's acting like it don't want me. What kind of game are we playing with women out here in these streets? So I say at 9:53 p.m., pay attention. He says that at 9:51 p.m., that means I am anxiously waiting for his response. That don't come until 9:51 p.m. What were you doing? Oh, I was working. Okay. Okay. But you don't check your phone. Let that be the case. Let's talk about patterns. Boom. It's 9:53. Elizabeth responds and says, of course I remember you. We had hot sex on 4 different occasions that never led to anything. How could I forget? I can see myself on my show, y'all. You know how they got these little things you can hit certain buttons and make certain sounds and shit. I need my button to have my voice on there where I be like, booyah. I would have pushed that. Booyah. Of course I remember you. We had hot sex on 4 different occasions that never led to anything. How could I forget? So obviously the dick was on my mind. That's what I'm saying, without being crass, without being lewd, without being vulgar. How could I forget? Meaning, like, I never forgot you. So now I am seeing in my mind's eye him sitting up there with those lips and he getting this little sinister grin, or I don't know, because I ain't been up close and in person in his face when he expressed that shit, but I can just imagine it's a certain way, because he has some big kissable ass lips. So I can just imagine the way his lips will probably look when he like, you better let it be known you ain't forget type shit. Okay? But instead he responds with, well, damn. Instead he responds with, well, damn. So that kind of excited me a little bit, right? That kind of excited me a little bit. The way he said, well, damn. Okay. That came in, still not on point, 11:58 p.m. It's feeling like whoever he around, whatever he doing, he got to put his phone up to keep doing whatever he doing or whatever. Then let me go back to the app. This is an app, Plenty of Fish app. What he doesn't act like I know is that when you are signed into this app, and you have not went in and deactivated people sending you push notifications that they've sent you a message, it's gonna come through. It will bombard your phone. So I'm like, oh, okay, so that means he must have, went in there and fixed that shit, tweaked that shit to where that shit don't just be popping up on his phone. Because the way Plenty of Fish had it, it's just like Messenger, Facebook Messenger, where it'll pop up on your phone. Like pop right up on your display. Little head. So whatever my picture is would have popped right up on his phone. So he wouldn't want to be nearest the woman, and that happened. So he would tweak it. I'm paying attention to the patterns. So, where's the other message? So he said, well, damn. And what did I say next? Was the next day. That's all he said was, well, damn. Well, damn. Like he had a loss for words. Hold on. Did I not screenshot all the shit? Wait a minute. Let me just go to the source of the... Try not to see no pictures or nothing. Don't want to be looking at that. Okay, let me go right into it. So yeah, he said, well, damn. So, the next day, it's the next day. 2:24 a.m. That's how you know shit be dry, because it keep going out. I said to him, because I needed him to clearly understand that I'm peeping what's going on. I said to him, now this is when I get a little bit more curt with my words. I said the last time we fucked was 2009. So after that long period of time, what would be the reason you would see me on a dating site and use the line, hello there, stranger, when you know good and damn well you ain't ever forget the kinship to this pound cake? With the rolling eye emoticon. I said, even at the age of 41, what he doesn't realize is that's what it says on his profile, that he's 41. I said, even at the age of 41, the mind games just don't stop, huh? So he go, who 41? He say, so I said all that at 2:24 a.m., 2:25 a.m. He responds at 11:26 a.m., 9 hours later. Who 41? He goes, I was just speaking. Didn't mean to offend you. So now he giving me the old man sigh shit. Like, there she go. Oh, man. Like that. It's just to show him that, and you men, that just because a woman ain't up in your face, don't mean she can't read that ass. Read your energy. So flip. I said, it says that your age is 41. Okay, he said that I was just speaking, didn't mean to offend you at 11:19 a.m. This is now October 14th, 2021. I say, it says your age is 41. I guess that was a typo. I said, you didn't offend me. I was just wondering why you were speaking. I was not an afterthought when you left my apartment in 2009, so why now? Because again, it is 2021. So from 2009, excuse me, ooh, this damn heartburn. Smoking makes me have heartburn. That's why I don't be liking to smoke. Everything gives me heartburn. That's 12 years later. That's 12 years later. From 2009 to 2021, that's 12 fucking years. So why didn't Michael Wayne come towards me between 2009 and 2021? And be real, serious? That's the question. So I said that at 12:49 p.m., October the 14th, 2021. He responds at 4:54 p.m. same day. You diss me, remember? But no biggie. Have a nice life. Now I'm pissed. Because why trigger me? Why say anything to me? And when I want to, I get straight to the point. I don't beat around the bush. You cannot. Hey, how you doing? How you feeling? What you want? Well, why are you on my phone line? Why are you on my phone line? What's up? Why are you in my email? Why are you in my messenger? Wherever you popped up at, what's up? What's the saying? What's T? What's up? Like what? So because I'm interested, he don't know that I literally had this full on love making dream about him. Uh, the night before, well, October 12th, the night before, okay, or some shit. The night before he hit me up. But I'm pissed because I'm aware of the time. 12 years. A lot can go down, break down, change, get good, go bad in 12 years. So this man has been acting like it's my fault exclusively for not doing anything to bring us together more often. Or together, period. You feel me? And said I dissed him. When? Please tell me when I dissed the man that showed up on my phone, on my text, on a messenger app, or anything with a sincere, like, can we talk? With a sincere, like, okay, I wanna fuck, okay? I ain't finna hold you. I ain't finna front or nothing. You know I want you, but I wanna talk. You can even show up and say that. You can even show up and say, I want to fuck, but I do want to talk. I do want to fuck. So that would mean you need to mature more, spiritually mature more, and understand how to communicate with each individual woman. Ain't gonna settle for shit like that. It's gonna be, I'm a Taurus. Okay? Venus in Taurus. So he's a Venus in Aries. What do you think is gonna happen? We finna buck horns. So I was like, okay. Even if you would have showed, telling you, man, I've given him so much rope. Like, he couldn't even hang himself with how much fucking length of rope I didn't give him. He'd have to cut it and create a tight noose to hang himself. He couldn't even blame that on me. Because, like, dude, I gave you, like, 100,000 miles of rope. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying? This man has not had leeway. This man has had complete rebirths every time he came back. It was like a death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth. What happens when the wheel does not go around again to rebirth? That's what the 4 years from 2021, October 13, 2021 to December 22nd, 2025 was all about, with my begging and pleading and making myself look real like desperate and all kind of shit that I went through emotionally for this man in his 4 years. And never have I ever been anywhere near pussy just dripping at the thought of a man. No man has made me feel like that. So I don't understand what the fuck is going on. And we gonna find out. We gonna talk about the policy. Okay? So I don't know what feminine energy got some problem with a man acting like he ain't interested. It ain't got a goddamn thing to do with me being consciously aware of what that man is feeling, willing, and dealing with. So let me say that for the record. Let me put that in the ethers. So this man said I dissed him. But yet, the last encounter was 2009. And now he hits me up in 2021, 12 years later. So in between there, he says I dissed him. But I never got a very succinct, serious, hey, baby, what's up? Like I had imagined all kind of ways he would come back and speak. And none of them was ever, hey, stranger. So I'm not into the creep shit. You feel me? I don't like that. Like, my vagina does not get aroused with creepy ass energy. You feel me? So I didn't understand why he would think that works with me. Like, if I dealt with, let's say, 3 men, because that could be the most that I could experiment this with. 3 men. And I actually did this, so that's why I can use it as an example. I wasn't doing it as an experiment. It just happened that way that I was dealing with 3 men at the same time. Well, technically 4, but one was in jail, which is Terrence. So that was a mental, emotional relationship ongoing. But 3 men, Christopher Williams, Ronnie, and Derek. And this was in year... The fuck was it? 2002? 2002. And what I realized was that it was very difficult for me to juggle this many men. It was difficult. I didn't like it at all. Ronnie was very sweet. He was bald. He was light skinned, beautiful teeth, beautiful smile, very muscular. I mean, beautiful. But he had a girl. And I got mad. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, dog? Why is you fucking with me, man? You niggas is gonna stop trying to get me involved with you and these fucking females. I don't like pussy but my own. Stop doing that shit. He was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, nah, that's not cool. So now I'm trying to get Ronnie to stop calling me, stay away from me because you got a girl. Okay? We ain't do no sexual nothing. We might have hugged and he kissed me on my cheek, but anything extra wouldn't happen because I sensed that he had a girl and he finally admitted it. You know, my magical powers, you know, he finally, when I say finally admitted it, it's like body language speaks volumes. So I said, Ronnie, I know you do. I can tell by the way that little dimple coming up in your cheek and the way when you smiling like this, stop lying to me. And he told me the truth. But he thought because he told me the truth that I was going to be like, oh, I can't believe he told me the truth. No, that means go home to your girl. Go home to your girl. So I sent Ronnie home to his girl. Okay, I sent Ronnie, but he still was calling me, I'm just checking on you. How you doing? I'm like, I'm good. How's the baby? How's the son and the girl? How y'all doing? He ain't like that shit. But he was respectful. So the Derek character was in the mix too, right? Derek, I don't know what kind of penis Ronnie had because I didn't touch it. I didn't see it. I didn't see an imprint. I didn't see anything. You know, I didn't go there with him at all. It took about a good month. By the time he got into it with Derek, then he kind of faded out. I think the universe let that shit happen for him to go ahead and by his way. Because I kept telling him, like, you know, I don't think you should be calling me because you're trying to get an emotional connection with me that could possibly lead to a physical. I actually lied. Let me back that up. He did come over to my house and we was just laying up talking, listening to music. I always like to light candles and lay back and talk and chill. I think I might have been smoking a little herb then. I don't remember per se. But I know I always had me some hypnotic and shit like that. So I could have had a nice little drink. He probably had a nice little drink. I don't think I was smoking no herb because herb make me very aroused. So I would have probably got, you know, a little frisky. So I probably just had like a drink or something like that. And he was over at the house and we was laying there talking and stuff. And, you know, and he was like, oh my God, I love your nails. They're so pretty. Let me see. I would love for you, you know. I said, what are you doing? So he put my hand on his head. I was like, oh, you want me to rub your bald head? So that's about a little flirty stuff we did. And that was it. We didn't even kiss. So we did get that close and started to created intimacy. So I had to put that truth in there so it can be noted why he was still trying to call me and with that bullshit. So Derek, let's talk about Derek. What was that motherfucker's last name? Watts. 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 Anyway, I had met him. All the while T in jail. We had already got married. And T knew about Derek Watts. T knew about Derek Jackson. And T knew about Ronnie. And T knew about Christopher Williams. So any man I was dealing with while T was in jail, he knew about it. So let's say that shit for the record. Because what got me to want to marry my husband is like we were best friends. Okay? Like, he a Libra sun, but he got a whole bunch of that goddamn Scorpio all up in the rest of the part of his tropical chart. So let me say that for the record, because too many motherfucking people be just want to quote what they are on their sun sign, but what the fuck else is up in there that be fucking up shit with your personality and your life goals. So Terrence is a Libra sun, but he got lots of Scorpio in the rest of his chart. But we were really, and I get along with Scorpios. Like, I liked Quasi in the beginning. I get along with them, but that old possessive bullshit, get the fuck out of here. You cannot capture air in a jar and think you ruling it. No, you just basically put a lid on a jar. The air that's in there, you can't even see it to know how much you have. So how are you grand? I'm just saying, you can't capture air, okay? I'm free. I'm a free bird. You can put a bird in a cage, a regular bird that can go in a cage, and okay, well, okay, I gotta be in a cage, and then my owner let me be out. But you can't put a fucking eagle in a cage. So let me say it that way. I like that shit better. You can't put an eagle in a fucking bird cage. I'm a free bird. So I'm a free agent. So with that possessive shit, I can't do it. That's all. Okay? So who are we talking about? So I had to say that shit for the record, because somebody be like, oh my gosh, so she was cheating on her husband the whole damn time? Like, nah, motherfucker. He knew about he in jail. What he gonna do for me in jail? I didn't put him in jail. He did the crime. He gonna do the time. Bitch, I ain't doing the time with you. He knew that shit from the jump before he went to jail. Yeah, we had got married by now, but I had no idea all these men gonna come flocking to me like, and I really get along with men. I get along with men better than I ever have with females. So it's natural for men to gravitate towards me like, oh my God, I mean, you so cool, like, you know, woo, woo, woo. But when they be trying to fuck, I'm like, I'm not fucking you. What, man? It's not even like that. Oh, man, you know, it's not even always about that, you know, la, 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 la. Yeah, nigga. I can feel the arousal in your crotch. It's not happening. So that's why a lot of them leave me alone right away, because they're like, man, damn, she just cut me down. Like, I never tell men you in the friend zone. You would never, I didn't put you in the friend zone. If our personalities was, gelling, and you start operating a sexual attraction, and I'm not feeling nothing like that for you, I cut you the fuck off at the door. Letting you know, strictly, straight up, I'm not fucking you. That's how I tell men, I'm not fucking you. I had to adopt that way of saying it, because if you're a pretty girl, you cannot say this shit to a man that's attracted to you like, boy, I'm not fucking you. Does that sound like you serious? That sound like you saying I'm not gonna fuck him tonight. So I have to be very blunt. I'm not fucking you. And because they don't even know I'm about to say that shit, when I say it, when I need to say it, it fucks their little minds up. They go about their business, and that's the way it should be. In here, I met this Derek dude, and I did not like his ass in the beginning. And he's a fucking Gemini. I did not like him in the beginning. I know what's this chart, because I know that his time of birth. I never liked him in the beginning. That's why I teach my daughter to pay attention to signs and symbolic thing, body language, all that shit we are not paying attention to, because we're being distracted in the moment that a man comes up and introduces himself or finds some way to get your attention and talk to you. I'm at the motherfucking CVS. No, was it Walgreens? Actually, can I get some heartburn shit? I'm at the CVS. And I think I was catching like a cold or some shit. So I was on the medicine aisle. And I couldn't breathe and shit. I was congested. And I don't know how the fuck he was in the store at the same time, right? Because it wasn't a situation where I parked and some damn truck was like over there. And then that's how he could have saw me. And so he like, oh damn, who that is? And then decided to come into Walgreens. It wasn't like that. It's like he came to the Walgreens because he was there for whatever reason. But for some reason he gonna like, you pass somebody's aisle and then you double back. So I seen something in my corner, my peripherals, but I didn't like look and say like, because he could have been like, oh, is this the aisle? Yeah, okay, here you go right here. So he came on the same aisle I was on looking for sinus medicine or whatever the fuck. 411 on the clock. So he was like, excuse me, have you ever taken this before? Typical shit to do. I'm sick. I'm all nasally and shit. I was like, excuse me. Have you ever taken this before? I'm all, no. I haven't taken it. I'm so sorry you feeling bad. Typical. I don't know what the fuck he could have been looking at, because I can tell if it's an instant attraction. If a man is on the aisle and I'm on the aisle in the grocery store, we on the baked goods aisle, something like that with the, box goods or some shit. and he down in the macaroni, and I didn't move down to the rice. And I'm always very hyper vigilant of my surroundings, so I look and see who on my aisle, and he was fine. I already felt he was fine by just looking at him. Like, damn, I already did that. So if he looked at me and he said, damn, it was mutual. You see what I'm saying? But if I looked down there and I was just like, oh, a person is down there, a man, and so that's exactly how Derek's energy was. It was nothing that I would have did a double take or look him up and down. Like, he was not my type of height. But I'm big on communication and getting along at first sight. Like, that's big for me because I have a strong get the fuck away from me energy about myself. If it's something about your energy I don't like, I don't fake it. I won't be polite just to be polite. No, fuck that. You can't be that way. With my energy makes men feel like they have some obligation to have my energy. I don't know what it is about me, but they just be like, how you doing, and keep talking. I'm like, hello. It's a certain way I can speak to a man and let him know I don't keep with that bullshit. Hello. And keep looking her up above his head like, anyway, I don't see you, you don't exist. Don't be following me on the bread aisle like, are you following me? Trying to make little jokes and shit, because that's that creep energy. Straight up, it is. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. It never fails. Anytime dudes did that, they was motherfucking creeps. So I go out there to my car. And I'm getting in the car. And I'm mad because I don't fucking feel good. Shit, I'm not in a good mood if I don't feel good. So, at all. So he goes, oh, excuse me. So I'm like looking at him like, I done shut my door. So I'm looking at him through the window. So I rolled the window down a little bit like, can I help you? He was like, oh, you know what? Such. I don't even remember what the fuck he said. But he was like, hey, won't you call me sometime, So he already stuck it in the window. And so I got it like this in my hand, and I was like, okay. So I rolled the window up and put the shit over there on the seat or whatever. In my mind, like, nigga, I'm motherfucking sick. I start cussing right away. I'm motherfucking sick. You talking about call you sometime. Nigga, you ain't my type of height. He was light skinned, possibly about 5'9", with gold teeth. He did not have any kind of like a lot of tattoos like these dudes do so much today. But he did have gold teeth. Grills. So I was like, nope, not my type of height. I love a man with a beautiful smile and some yummy, juicy ass lips, because I love to kiss. So I was like, ain't my type of height. No. So wasn't thinking nothing about his ass. I have no idea the motherfucker live in the vicinity. See why it's automatically screaming creep. Because a motherfucker that see that you in the vicinity where they live, they gonna just act like they happen to be right where you was at. Creep energy. So, sure enough, that's how he got my attention again. I'm up the street going to check on going to my pager guy. Back then is when we had pagers. And I think I had was about to get my first cell phone back then. The old school kind version, y'all. The bigger ones. Yeah, through Sprint. But I hadn't gotten it yet, so I had a pager. So I'm in there fucking with my pager dude and telling him that my pager acting up, is doing some bullshit. And it's very, very important to talk about this Derek character. Very important. Very important. I didn't know how Spirit was going to guide me to talk about this thing with my Michael Wayne. I didn't know. But this is really good. Higher yourself has a way of making sure that you do your therapy. Come on, do your work. So in here. So yeah. So now where the pager place was. Excuse me. Where the pager place was next door to a Kroger at the corner of West Tidwell and Antoine. Right there in the little cut, like there, right there. So he sees my car because he walked out to the car and saw which car I got into. So he sees this same burgundy car and act like he just happened to be in that same parking lot going to the Kroger. Now all of a sudden he didn't park by my car and came into the pager place. So it's a little, how there's a little sliver of a space by a big ass grocery store that somebody, open up for business. So I look because it's a small place. You know, if somebody open the door and it makes that tone, you know how they do for the door, let them know if they in the back that somebody came in the store. So of course I'm gonna look up too. You may turn around and look behind. And so I look and saw it was him. So I'm just rolling my eyes to myself like, the fuck. So he was like, oh, nah, nah, nah. Don't act like you didn't see me. Don't act like you didn't see me. You saw me. You saw me. Don't act like you didn't see me. You know you saw me. So I'm like, what the fuck? So he why you ain't call me? Oh, let me guess. Let me guess. Oh, what you threw my card out and just all this shit, just trying to be seen, heard, and talked to. So I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I do have a life. Okay? And he was like, oh, okay. You a little sassy, And I'm just seeing gold teeth. So anywho, that turned into, more dialogue within that store because I'm waiting on my pager guy to come back from the back with my shit. So then that gave him the act of like he was actually waiting on the pager guy too. So when the pager guy comes from the back, finally to give me my fixed pager, excuse me, he acting like he was, he remembered like, oh shit, I need to act like I was in here for something. So he gonna act like he was trying to see a pager and all that. So my guy goes on there and showing him like, oh, which one you talking about? This one? Oh yeah, see that one right there, whatever. So I was like, all right then, whatever his name is, I see you later. So then the Derek character stayed in there like he was really there for a pager, okay? And I later found out that he lived nearest me in a way that I don't need to disclose in my investigative skills. But when I found out how close he lived next to me, it made sense where everywhere I turned around, I'm seeing this dude in his truck, wherever I'm at. So eventually he was like, man, I feel like you trying to diss me. I said, excuse you? I said, I am trying to diss you. What are you talking about? I am minding my business and I think you stalking me. Oh man, well, wow. So now this is the new thing women are saying when a man sees a beautiful woman and woo, and he want to try to get to know you. Why does it got to be all like that? Why it got to be all like that? So maybe I smiled that day. Maybe I was in a because I'm not attracted to him. So in here we start talking on the phone. We laughing, having a good time. And he's like, oh, well, what you drinking on over there? What? I sound like you. I hear some ice being put in the. I sound like you. Well, let me find out you pouring you up some da-da-da-da. Like, that was his energy. So I was like, I'm drinking some Hypnotic and Hennessy or some shit. I said, cognac, something. They call it the Incredible Hulk. He was like, oh, what? Oh, I'm not invited? Red, burning flag. So, point taken is my attitude. This is where I went wrong. Totally went off of my rules of engagement. But this dude was stalking me. I've already told you 2 scenarios. In here, my cousin Benjamin, before he passed away, my favorite cousin, way older than me, so he's like a big brother. Was like, what's up, cuz? Memorial Day shit. Let's put some shit on the pit and whoop the whoop and kick it. And I was like, what's good? You already know. I'm down. What's up? Shit. I'm off Monday. Let's do this. So, Mama pulled out the pit and cleaned up the grill and all that shit in there, trimming chicken fat and do all the shit. So, I'm in there helping her do the baked beans and get the potato salad. And so Derek called me and was like, oh, what y'all doing for Memorial? I said, oh shit, we just, me and my kinfolk, we just gonna, just gonna be a few family members. We just gonna put some meat on the pit and chill, drink, I did smoke herb occasionally, but I wasn't no big weed smoker. So I was like, okay. And then, I'm just gonna be chilling, we just chilling. What's up? I was like, come through. So I thought there's a perfect opportunity because me and my cousin Ben are like brother and sister. So I knew, and he's very protective. So, and he's a Pisces, so he would be able to read some energy on Derek ass. And it was good to let Derek know, nigga, I don't know what you trying to hope you trying to find, but I got some killer ass relatives. They pretty on that shit, so don't cross me, nigga. And it was beautiful because he didn't know my cousin Ben was gonna be there with his, I hate to even say it, his side piece, because he was married. I hate to even say it. In her, uh, that's not the story, okay? So, Ben was like, I was like, hey, cuz, this is Derek. Derek, this is my cousin Ben. He's like, oh, what's up? What's up? Giving him the look all the way up and down. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, man? Shook his hand or whatever. So Jackie was like, hello. I said, he was like, oh, this is my lady Jackie or whatever. Or he either just walked off, because my cousin Ben was like strange like that. That's what I love about my cousin Ben, my uncle Irvin, my uncle Richard Lee, and my uncle Larry Gene. Cause you know how back in the day they gave them their first and middle names, so that's what we call them. Larry Gene and Richard Lee. Those are two uncles, and then my uncle Irvin and my cousin Ben. Those four men in my family was like beasts. Like they don't we want to do no bullshit or nothing and to get into nothing, but they gonna give you that kind of look like, nigga, don't even think about some shit. I love that shit. And he didn't even know my cousin was gonna be there or nothing, like at the moment that he was there. He probably assumed, like, when I say family, like some female, can you go over there, whatever you doing, all in the goddamn camera, motherfucker? You just all in the with the camera in, whatever you doing on the phone is in the camera. Oh, crazy ass girl.
I forgot he was facing that way. My bad.
So uh yeah, so that shit was great because he started acting like he was like, well, I'm gonna just sit here and be quiet, and I was like, yeah, nigga, your ass didn't know my cousin was gonna be 6'4" and walk out that door. That shit was funny as fuck, the way his look on his face was, because Derek was like a slim ass dude. In here, so anyway, me and the nigga start fucking around. Long story short, and I straight up told him, he was like, man, why you took so long to like give me the time of the day or whatever. I say, I could just want some dick. It could just be that. He's all laughing like, hey, that's what I love about you, man. See, you just like me, Gemini, blah, blah, blah. Like, Gemini, my ass. Ain't got shit to be just like you. I'm just letting it be known. Romantically speaking, I'm not seeing you like that. And here's the truth. Every guy that I dealt with knew that I had a husband. Locked up. Every guy knew this shit. So he knew it too. And he's like, oh, because of that husband. I said, yes, and because you're not my type of height. Man, what you mean? Man, what you trying to say? I'm ugly or something? I said, no, you're not ugly at all. You're a very nice looking man. But, he's talking about, oh, it's my braids. It's my grill. I was like, not your braids, but that grill. I don't do all that. Why you just couldn't have your pretty right smile? What's wrong with that? Man, I mean, that don't define it. Yeah, it do define you. It does define you. Are you a rapper? He was like, why you gotta be a rapper? Because it just don't make sense. What is the purpose of it? And I was like, I had a cousin that had all kind of diamonds in his shit. Like, his shit was fly. Derek had like closed face goals like that. My cousin had open face goals with all kind of diamonds and shit in it. It was pretty. Like some Kevin Gates shit. But my cousin had it taken out. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't a rapper. So he was like, well, it was a fad. What I felt I want to do it. I did it. He had it taken out. I said, so my point is, you're getting older. What's up with that? And he was like, man, why you got to be judging me? I said, I'm not judging you. You asked me why was I giving you a hard time. I wasn't giving you a hard time. I was going to give you any time. But since you kept stalking me and trying to act like you a cool guy, that's why I said, okay, you can come over for the, Memorial Day, kick it, have a drink, have some barbecue, whatever. That's how I'm looking at it. Not like romantic, like I want to be with you, marry you, anything of the such, because he would get on my nerves. He did trigger me for real. Like, I did not like him at all. But my point is, this is how a woman can satiate herself in the meantime. In the meantime and in between time. So a point that we're talking about is, how did the twin flame Michael Wayne never give me the time of the day that was so magnified of I love you, you love me too, I love you, baby. That could have been his time. So tell me what was being going on in his life. This is my fucking point. And I cannot, for some reason, I feel like the reason I'm really doing this is because I can't, for some reason, he's strongly in my energy. That's number one, because that's the only time I talk about folks to a certain magnitude that I know is still an etheric cord there that has not been completely severed. I know this because I validate my feelings. And he's in my energy strongly. So it's like forcing this back around, and I don't know what's happening, but I cannot allow this to not be put on record. My feelings about all the time that went by. Why? What happened? Like, what happened that you didn't really say, you know what? So, this is 2002 that I just talked about. Derek, Ronnie, all that shit, right? 2002. So, what was Michael doing in 2002? Because, excuse me, I had just married Terrence. This might be 2003, whatever. Let's just say 2002 and 2003. Let's use both of them years together. I had just married Terrence, like physically, courthouse married Terrence by proxy with his father as the standing guy. I just did that. Just did it. So that wouldn't have happened. Wait a minute. Am I high? Because I hadn't met him yet. Ashley, how the hell you came all the way in here? You hear me talking, and your ass didn't even fucking correct me and say, Mama, how could he come? But I've been smoking. How would you not? You ain't smoking shit. How come you wouldn't know, Mama, the reason why is because you haven't met him yet? Like, you did not correct me or set me. What kind of daughter do I have? You was right here with my damn phone. You hearing me talk. Y'all, I met Michael in 2006. My bad. So the question still is, what could Michael have been doing from 2009 to 2021? So I hadn't met him yet. But damn, that's so crazy because look what my mind just did. My mind was like going before time wanting him. Oh my God. That's what I just did. Because it was 4 men in my energy, and I'm talking about Michael Wayne as if he should have been the one. Like, that's crazy. That's what I just did. Whoa. Anyway, talking about that Derek dude is a good example on why I had to become extremely hyper vigilant about masculine energy coming towards me. Because it was so hard to get rid of that motherfucker. Later, I found he was tooting cocaine. He tried to get me on cocaine. It was a whole bunch of shit. And I'm so grateful for my cousin Benjamin being there at the house all the time, spending nights, all kind of shit. To where the Derek dude had the audacity to start telling me, why is it that my cousin come over all the time? Bitch, that's family. And second of fucking all, who the fuck are you? So when I said I didn't like that dude's energy from the gate, from the onset of like faking like he asking me questions at the pharmacy, and then he just happened to be, where the fuck did you come from? So when I talk about a man stalking me, I've been stalked before, well before him. Okay? So in my teenage life. So I'm like, wait, what? So when I did not tell my cousin the shit he was saying and acting like, because my cousin would have charged his ass up without communication. Just charge. He not going to say, man, my cousin was, he ain't finna do all that introductions and shit. He just going to charge your ass up. And I did not want Derek to feel like I set him up or tried to ambush him with my kinfolks or nothing like that. But that's what I noticed, that this man was not giving zero fucks about how close I really am with my family. Even if me and my mom got along the way she and I did, she will kill your bitch ass. over her kids, like any other mother would do. So it was weird how this dude was like coming in, and you know what? The crazy fucking part about it, I bet that motherfucker got some strong Scorpio in his chart if I could run it. And his energy remind me of Quasi's. That shit is crazy as fuck. That nigga energy remind me of Quasi's energy. For real, now that I really think about that shit. That shit is wild. Wow. Yeah. So that's how I got him out of my life, because my cousin Ben, let me show you how the universe worked it all out. So I'm at work. This dude is literally asking me about when am I going to be paid and shit like that. So and there's not a man that can ever say, I didn't cry, I didn't beg them to forgive me, I didn't did all those types of things. I didn't probably put money on a book when he in jail. I didn't wrote letters. I didn't respected his mom and family, even though they was acting like they didn't fuck with me. So I can go down a list of things that I've done to prove to a man that I'm a stand-up type of chick. But at the same time, ain't no man can say that I was giving him my money. If I'm so boldly saying how my whole life I struggled with finances, what the fuck I'm working and getting paid, whatever I'm getting paid every 2 weeks, and I'm trying to break off some bread to you, or I'm trying to get some type of card in my name so you can, bitch, please. It ain't been nothing nail dick that goddamn good in my entire life. It ain't gonna never be one be born and exist up in between my legs that I'm gonna be doing all kind of shit to make sure daddy had his and he got, fuck you, nigga. What? What? Yes, these women exist, but I'm not one of them. So, he gonna say, I need some new tires. Yeah, babe, my front tires is doing some shit. Like, I was about to get ready to go to work. I don't do mornings. So I was like, damn, I don't feel like going to this fucking place, man. Fuck. I always knew that I was supposed to be working for myself, have my own. Because I couldn't stand going to jobs that I don't give a fuck about, number one. And then you got to deal with fucked up people there. All of that just so you can have a livelihood. I despise that shit. Like, it's got to be a better way. So, anywho, it's morning time. I don't feel like going to work. I get myself together. I'm in my car. I'm about to leave out my complex. This motherfucker gonna say, babe, I didn't talk to you. So I was like, what? He talking about, you left out the complex yet? I said, I'm about to approach the gate. He like, okay. Come back. I need you. I was like, what, nigga? And I would always leave really early. Like, I had to be to work at 7. And I would leave out the house like 4-ish, 5. Just because it's Houston. You never know who all else going to be on traffic, causing traffic to go downtown to go to work. So I was like, I'm finna get on up now and shit. So I had time to spin around and come back. So I was like, what? He's like, baby, when you getting paid? Because you see my tire right here? I need... Woo! Child, my head was just about spinning around on my shoulders right now. What? I said, that's what you asked. I got in my car and I drove off. So now I've been completely disrespected. And I'm saying, okay. I tell this dude, I say, you know what? I'm going to need for you to go on about your business. See, a breakup conversation depends, it needs to be formulated based on what type of man I'm telling this shit to. Because this dude came off like a hype. People that gotta be high all the time, they cannot function with life without being on a substance, whether it's alcohol, pills, whatever. I call them hypes. He was a hype. And hypes have specific behaviors about themselves, depending on their drug of choice. So I was like, dude, yeah, it's time for you to go. I said, there's a lot of things going on in my house with my family, and you gotta go. Because he started coming over every night, trying to spend nights. Like, I was like, nigga, I don't give a damn about your size, penis. Like, I don't know what be going on with men, but I guess men do operate like that. Like, shit, I'm packing a 10.5. I mean, shit. And what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was his arrogant behavior. Like, he probably has some strong Aries in his chart. Some fucking well, Leo. Something. Even Scorpio. He was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, babe, you know, shit, you know, I'll be laying it down and shit, and You already know daddy. Daddy got needs and stuff. He had this way of talking to me that made me cringe. And I was like, dude, there is no fucking way. If I'm telling you to stop coming over my house like that and come get your shit, because I don't know why you keep leaving, like you keep like leaving shit at my house. What are you doing? If I go tell my cousin that you acting like you don't understand English, it's gonna be a miss motherfucking understanding, like immediate. And my mama was staying with me at this time, and I'm like, my mama was, the way my apartment was set up, it was a 3-bedroom, but it was a real long apartment. So she was all the way at the back end of the apartment and always in her room. She only came out of the room to cook, clean up, eat, go places and come back. And due to some shit she was going through, I said, Mama, just move in the apartment with me. I'm going to get a 3-bedroom. That's how me and my mama actually started back living together, off and on throughout life, right? Before she passed away. So I was like, Mama, you just live with me, such and such, and everything gonna be all right, cool, don't worry about that fucking landlord. We always dealt with slumlord motherfuckers trying to set us up for failure, doing shit to us, change locks, all kind of shit. It's just crazy. So I felt good that my cousin Ben was there so he could watch over my brother, who was acting very he was going through some shit, and he was cutting up at school and getting suspended, and my mama was upset, and she never seemed like she could learn how to be as rude and cruel like she was with me. With my brother, he's a boy. It never made sense to me anyway. So I was glad that my cousin Ben was there, because I knew my cousin Ben was going to be like, he's a Pisces. So he was definitely going to like be emotionally invested in expressing to me what could have been going on. Like, let's say I get off of work, he already at my house. So he'll call me on my cell phone. By now I got me a cell phone. And that's another part of the story with that Dare dude too, that led to me saying I might have to get my cousin involved. Because my mama didn't like him either. I might have to get my cousin involved, because I don't want my mama to get involved. I really don't want my cousin to get involved. These people is crazy. I don't want them to get in those situations and they go to jail or something because some motherfucker got killed. Like, real talk. So I was like, oh my God. So I was like, I got to get this dude out of my house. But when you be fucking somebody, you got to be careful of that. See, I have these conversations out loud like this because I know my daughter be listening, and I know there's a lot of things that I have told her, that parts of the story she didn't know. And you got to be careful of giving your body away. Like, just having fun with your body like that. Not giving it away, but you having a good time. You smoking, feeling good. You know what I'm saying? No, absolutely not. Because you attract shit like this. So in here, my cousin did not know he was snorting coke. My cousin didn't know any of this shit. I caught him, and that's how I found out. And he tried to lace my joint with it. Well, he liked to smoke J's. I call them, I don't like to stand joints. He used to smoke papers. And one day he had he had rolled it. I didn't think nothing of it, right? And so I was like, what the fuck is that smell? He's like, what, baby? What? He was in the bathroom, like, had the shower water running. So I was like, what is that funky ass toe cheese ass smell? I'm big about that. So he up in there like fumbling about. So one day he was like, babe, you want to, when you get off of work, I'm already have it rolled up and stuff like that for, so shit, we gonna chill, I already got everything iced up for you. It's like he was one of the type of dudes that tried to like have a female intoxicated high so he can control her. That's what the fuck he was doing. Okay? I never had an issue with substances at all ever in my life. It do run within anybody's family where they have family members that got on certain things. So that is in my family, but I myself never had that issue. So we had a bar with alcohol on it. I never felt like, oh my God, I just, so therefore the alcohol was locked up and nothing like that was going on in my immediate household. So with this dude being around made me feel that way. Like it's the weirdest shit. It's like his energy was literally like encroaching upon mine. And I kept feeling consciously suppressed, unlike my natural self. But good thing my cousin Ben, which is a Pisces, was in the energy. He was always checking on me like, cuz, you good? You straight? I was like, what you mean? Nah, man, And I don't like that bitch ass nigga, man. Why is that bitch ass nigga? Why you at work? And he what the fuck he up in the room for? So I was like, what you talking about? I said, no, when I left for work, he left. What you mean? He told me that he was in, getting his stuff. He finna leave too. And I was like, well, I'm about to be late. Because, I don't do mornings. So I always be fucking running late. And because like I said, he had kept staying over at night on work nights. Okay. Monday through Friday. He's staying over. We fucking and everything. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not peeping like what's really going on. In the sense of, is this dude? And then it's like my cousin was like, dude, man, man, you tripping. I say, what happened? He's like, man, you laying up with this nigga getting high and shit, man. How you gonna maintain your job and stuff? You gotta look after Aunt Pat. You gotta look at the Neil. Your brother, he going through stuff, and you got a daughter. So when he starts saying shit like that, like you got a daughter, it's like my brain was like, oh shit. Cause one time he rolled a blunt and put some of that other hydro, dodo, lolo, whatever kind of herb in there, weed. And I saw him roll it, break it down, and put it in the thing. And I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like how that shit tastes. I don't like that blunt paper taste. He was like, yeah, nah, baby, nah, just try it. Just, it's real smooth. You ain't gonna taste nothing. You ain't gonna taste nasty, whatever. So I hit it. Why the fuck I was high for like several days? Like, I'm at work, can't even remember how to log into my damn computer and do the steps because I'm so fucking high. And I'm like, what the fuck? So when my cousin is telling me, man, you slipping, cuz, you tripping, cuz, what is you doing? So I was like, damn, you right, cuz. You right. He said, man, just give me the word, man. I'll go slide that motherfucker. Just give me the word, cuz. He in the room right now, cuz, turning the music up and shit. I'm in here trying to watch TV. I'm like, what? He told me that because he was lying a lot, talking about him trying to get his own place, and it was a whole bunch of, oh my God, even talking about it, I'm like, bitch, you was slipping. You was being digged down, G-spot touch, flooding the bed, smoking the herb. You was tripping. That's what was it. Yep, you was tripping. So when my higher self and me got together on that shit, and I was like, yeah, we about to shut this shit down. I got to clean this shit up. Because my daughter was always staying in the back room with my mom all the time. So our connection was starting to be weird and stuff. And one day, let's talk about it. One day, he literally was, my baby was brushing her teeth. Because the way the apartment was, it was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And my bathroom was inside of a bedroom. My baby was in there brushing her teeth. All of a sudden, I heard him hollering, like, no, you need to do it like this. You putting toothpaste all in the sink. Man, I damn near could have caught a case that day. I saw complete red. That Taurus in me, I saw complete red. I rushed in my room. I probably was sitting on the sofa watching a movie. I rushed in my room. And my baby was like looking all like she want to cry and stuff. She's very soft-hearted. So I was like, what happened? But what happened? What happened? And he was like, no, I ain't doing nothing to her. I just told her she in here brushing her teeth and she's like putting the toothpaste all in the sink. Look. I was like, but why did I hear your tone like that with her? No, I didn't. I say, man, if you don't get out my fucking bathroom right now. I screamed, which made my mama come out of her room and my brother come out of his. My cousin Ben wasn't there because he was going through some shit with his wife and all that. She was always at my house. We was very close. So I was like, and he got scared and he left. He got his little bag or whatever. He always carried a backpack with him. He got his backpack and he went and got in his truck and he left. I grabbed my child. I was holding her. I was crying. I was like, Mama, so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Mama is so fucking sorry. I would never let nobody hurt you. Never let nobody hurt you. I'm so sorry. So she was crying and rubbing my eye, my tears like, Mama, it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to do better. I'm not going to put toothpaste in the sink. She was still fucked up about, man, I don't play about my child and my family. So, calm down, Liz, calm down. Where my J at? Calm down. I thought this was gonna help me, but child. So from then, I mean, I remember my face just being so red, and my eyes just got red. It's like the demon became alive in me. The beast, I call mine the beast, came alive, and I was like, ooh. And I remember I was just like holding my baby all day and just, just zoned out. Like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Matter of fact, I think my cousin that went to jail. This was at the time that my cousin that went to jail. He got into it with his wife and he got locked up for something. But he didn't get like a lot of time, but he was in jail for like a month. And I didn't know where he was at until I think my Aunt Rose came over. And she's like, yeah, got being ass and went his ass to jail. Him and Jesse and got into it and his ass. And I'm like, what, he in jail? How do you find out the information and da-da-da-da-da-da? But I had just started dealing with Terrence being in the county and shit. So I was like, don't know how to do all that shit. But I looked it up. It was talking about some kind of a, like, whatever the fuck, like, however they word shit that's like watered down is not a big deal. But he did like 30 days or some shit like that, whatever. Anyway, so this went down when my cousin was actually in jail. Excuse me. So I told that nigga, don't ever come back. And he was like, oh, I got some things in your closet. So I got up. And I went in there and I got whatever the fuck he had and put it in the bag and told him come and get it. So this nigga, the whole point of this story is why when Michael Wayne told me I'll be using my sex as a weapon. What is the moral of this goddamn story? Michael Wayne told me I use my sex as a weapon. He told me that I like to be in control of everything. So this is an opportunity to show how when I was not always operating in a hyper-vigilant, very highly conscious, very intuitive awareness of those in my energy field. Okay? And what type of shit tried to infiltrate. So he got the shit. And he got to stunting a little more because he realized like my cousin wasn't coming around. And I ain't discussing it with him about me and my family and what we going through. I ain't telling him no shit like that. So I think he overheard me talking. Like I think, yeah, there was a time Jackie, the side piece, kept on coming around and talking to me, and so he had probably overheard Jackie talking about it. That's how that shit had happened because he was a very nosy motherfucker too. So from there, he gonna talk about he left that he didn't get a shoe. So maybe it was up under some shoes or something in my closet and I didn't actually see it. But most men that I dealt with into sneakers, they keep their shit a certain way. So if I didn't see a shoe, I wasn't doing it on purpose. So he wigged the fuck out like, man, you trying to keep one of my shoes? You probably trying to give my shoes. A pair of my shoes, probably trying to give it to your motherfucking cousin. He just started bumping his gums. I said, nigga, you would be talking that shit if my cousin was here. So all this happened while my cousin was in jail. Boom. My cousin did not tell me before he ever went to jail that the reason he was so mad was because one day when I was at work, my cousin came over, and these two chicks that stayed in apartments that was always sitting out on their porch listening to music, hanging out, and he would always speak to them and be fucking with them, right? Then my cousin told me that he caught Derek up there talking to the chicks when he pulled up. So when Derek saw him, he shut up. So it's like he was like, damn, he saw me, I got caught, right? He gonna tell Liz. So sure enough, the females tell my cousin Ben what all that nigga was saying about me. See how the universe works? You see how the protection works. So my cousin, that's why my cousin kept, I didn't know that had happened. My cousin kept saying, "Man, just give me the word. I'm about to slide this bitch ass nigga. Just give me the word." Now you see how I just said he had ended up in jail for being angry, violent, or whatever the fuck it had happened between him and the wife. He didn't put his hands on her. It was by the time he got out, he was telling me what had happened, and he didn't put his hands on her, so he wasn't there for like domestic violence and shit. It was like, you know, a domesticated situation between a husband and a wife. You know, probably some with the property of the home or some shit, something like that went on, and he was hot headed. You know what I'm saying, and was got locked up due to that. You know, with the cops showing up or something like that when he went to the house or whatever it was. Yeah, so that when he said that, I remember my cousin got out. I got off work. My cousin was there. He was sitting at the table, and it was crazy because it was him sitting at the table with my mama, and my mama was like talking her shit like she do, and like, I told you that motherfucking nigga gotta go, and whoop the whoop, and you don't want to motherfucking listen, and you want to act like you too motherfucking stupid to see what he doing, and mama scared, and blah blah blah. She talking her shit. So then my cousin Ben says, "What? I ain't know all that." Like, you know, whatever my mama was saying, she said it out like that, you know, and he was like, that nigga did what? So then that's when he say, "Cuz, I ain't want to tell you though, but one day when you was at work, you know, because my cousin would always come over there. My mama always stayed home, so for him to be getting in the house, you know, my mama there. So, and this nigga was up there talking to them bitches upstairs, and he said he was only with you because you got some, you know, he trying to get you, he only with you till he get his place. He ain't really, y'all ain't really no couple." And so I was like, what? So I wasn't initially getting upset about it because I'm like, well, we're not a couple. But what do you mean he only with me till he get his place? What motherfucking place? Oh, that's what happened. I said, what motherfucking place? This nigga stay with his mama. He said his mama is schizophrenic, and every time she stopped taking her meds, she started wigging the fuck out, and he ain't trying to be getting into it, and she starts attacking him, which I heard it with my own ears when he was talking to me on the phone one time. And he said his grandmother was really old, and he was there to take care of his grandmother. Right? But I'm like, but you a grown ass man. You can live where you live and come check on grandma. You feel me? So I'm saying this to my cousin that that's a lie, that this is what's going on. So he's like, what? My cousin like, what kind of shit? I was like, yeah, man. I said, but the mama do got some mental problems, because one time I called him, this is before he, you know, start kicking it over here a lot. So when he started kicking it over here a lot, he was saying that his mama was manic, panic, and tripping. So he asked, you know, babe, can I come out chill with you, know, because, man, this woman. So I was like, okay, you okay? Because I'm always a peacemaker like that. Like, everything good, you know, don't put your hands on your mama or whatever, because I knew she'd throw it off. When one day she called my phone back talking shit. She called my phone back talking all kind of shit. Like a crazy ass person would talk that don't know you, just talking shit. So that's how I knew for a fact that he wasn't lying about the mental state of his mother. So my compassionate, empathic side was like, oh, okay, you know. I say, cuz that's how he started being over. He started being over here regularly like that. It had actually nothing to do with him. It actually had nothing to do with him trying to get his own place. I say, cuz he don't even have no damn job. Do you know when we met each other, he was lying all about that? And then I kept wondering, like, why he not going to work if you got a damn job? And so he was like telling me now, you know, he gonna get him a new job. He gonna find him another job. And so I told my cousin, I said, and he was selling weed. I said, remember he had came over here with like a big ass block of weed and saying that that's what the fuck he been making it through. And I'm like, nigga, I don't know about drug sellers of choice or whatever, but dude, I don't want that around me like that, you know. So it was a conflict of interest at the beginning. I said, but dude, cuz you should have told me this shit happened. Cuz you know I don't fuck with bitches. And you know I definitely don't fuck with those bitches. So what? He was like, yeah. He said this, and yeah, one of them, you know that little ugly one up there, blah, blah. She always talking all that shit. I say, she always the one roll her eyes, but the other girl always speak to me when I be parking, coming in for work. And he was like, yeah. She was the one that told me. She said that they was finna fuck. I said, What? Ah, okay. I don't play like that. I don't do that body to body swapping body shit. Okay? So, baby, when my cousin told me all that, this shit was crazy as fuck because that's when he called me talking about and I told my cousin about the shoes. Now I'm telling him about the shoes. And so my cousin was like, nigga, bitch ass nigga. It was crazy. It is crazy. I can't even repeat all the shit my cousin was saying. So I said, well, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. There was one more shoe that was in the back of the closet that I did not see. So I did retrieve it and I gave it to the motherfucker. And that should be it, right? Why the fuck he gonna call me on the phone talking about, I know you ain't had no herb. This nigga think I'm a hype for real. He talking about, I know you don't know how to roll. I know you ain't had this, but I got this, I got that. So this is how he tried to slip me the shit. He was like, man, I apologize. You know, I was out of line, you know, whatever his mother's name is. Oh, that was his mama name, Madeline. Madeline been tripping and everything, man. I'm scared of going to jail because this woman get in my face, man. You don't understand. My mama be trying to put her hands on me, man. And my mama didn't raise me. My grandmother raised me. And now she trying to come back. It's like crazy. Like he always been motherfuckers counselors. So he was like, you know, and I don't want to put my hands on her, but she can't be charging. That's why I was coming over to your house like that. I never meant to intrude upon you and your family. And I appreciate y'all. And I'm big on setting the peace. So I was like, okay. You know, all right, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's all great. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. So he's like, man, you want to just smoke one more, you know, before you go? You know what I'm saying? Here go my, I guess this was my Gemini energy. You know, party girl, sociable, whatever, I guess. And so I was like, well, shit, all right then, because I've been stressed like a motherfucker. Like, oh my God, like this fucking car note. They didn't fuck me over on this car note. Like, so we was cool with each other. Like, that's how it evolved to sex. We was cool with each other. But when you try to encroach upon my territory and you want to start trying to live here and then call shots, and the nigga went so far as telling me and him should get a house together and let him and my mama them stay in that apartment. We need to get a house, baby. Me and you finna move to Cyprus. This is what this nigga was doing. I didn't say that part, but he did that shit too. So he was trying to orchestrate, reorganize my life and everything like that. Like, nigga, you don't do no shit like that. You don't know what's going on between my mother's situation that she's staying here with me. So he started trying to say certain things like, but I'm just saying she a grown woman. She need to be on her own. You know what I'm saying? Me and you and your daughter. That's another thing he used to say, your daughter. He used to always say your daughter a lot. And I was like, he would get cussed out every time he would say this type shit. This is shit that my cousin didn't know the nigga was doing behind, you know, me and my room closed doors. He was doing shit like this, right? And I didn't know that when I'm at work, he's sitting up there talking about he went, because when I would leave to go to work, he would talk about he going to, what you call them things, job interviews. So when I say he was at my house, it would be situations like I went to sleep late because we was fucking and all that, and I need to go to work in the morning. So when I get up and go to work, he's still knocked out. Like, so I'm like, Derek, get up out of here. Get up out of here. Tell my mama to lock the door. So I get my baby to school, I go off to work. So that's why when I keep saying how he was at my house, so I wasn't tripping because my cousin Ben is there too. And I would tell Ben lock the door. Whoever in the house, tell him lock the door. See, that's why it sounds like, wait, well, so he was trying to move in. Low key, yeah. Low key, yeah. Show up. Ow, my thumb. So with that being said, nigga thought he had me digmatized. So I was like, okay, cool beans. So anyway, he rolls up the J and he done laced it with some shit. But the Holy Spirit told me, make him smoke it first. So he was like, let's go behind the house. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Is we some crackheads? I remember this shit like it was yesterday. He talking about, because we sitting in his truck in their driveway. Because my car's up on the side of the road. And then, he said, come get in the truck. I'm like, oh, no, I don't need to sit in your truck. I'm finna go, And I was telling him, just roll me and Jay, let me roll. Like that. He was like, nah, let's smoke one together. That's what he was doing. So he said, let's go to the side of the house. I say, for what? So his mama kept looking out the blind. She kept looking out the blind. kept looking out the blind. I'm getting nervous. I'm like, yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. I should go. Because your mom and already called my phone talking stupid, talking about, where's my son? And all this crazy shit. So I was like, he said, nah, what the fuck she ain't gonna do nothing. I was like, man. So we're on the side of the house. This shit really happened in real fucking life. It felt like a real crackhead moment. And I am not that. And he literally lit it up because he kept trying to give it to me. He said, light it up. I said, you light it up. No, go on, light it up. And it felt like a crackhead moment. Like, like if I was a crackhead nigga here, yeah, let me light it up. But it was weird how he kept going, light it up, light it up, light it up. But I was like, nigga, you light it up. What the fuck is wrong? Why you doing that? Why you acting like that? Why the fuck he fired it up and there go that same smell I smelled in my bathroom? I said, you bitch ass nigga, you was smoking that shit in my house? You motherfucker. He was like, shh, shh, shh. No, stop. Madeline go. I was like, I don't give a fuck about Madeline coming out. I walked fastly, briskly to my car. And I said, bitch, don't you ever call me no more. Right? He called, said fuck shit, tried shit. When my cousin got on the phone that day and said, bitch, I will come to your house. I never heard from that nigga again. Never heard from him again. Because now at this point, I put my cousin energy in it. Because I told my cousin that part I had secret. I told my cousin about him smoking that shit in my bathroom that one time. And then what he had did. And I believe that's the day I had brought him that damn shoe. I brought him that shoe. Because he was like, I don't want no problems with your cousin and your family. So I don't think I should come over there. So he was acting like he understood, like, okay, the acting that these people can do when they're coming in your life to ruin it. Baby. So that is my point of bringing up how a woman does not ever become dick whipped, dick controlled, or anything like that from a man unless she chooses to. Unless she allows herself to succumb to that temptation of something within herself is actually being mirrored back to her by her attraction to this man sexually. Because like I said, physically, look-wise, I was not attracted to him. Ashley's dad is now bald, but he had hair when I met him. But he's light skinned, and he tell me all the women told him he looked like LL Cool J. I said, child, I guess. LL Cool J brother from another mother, but I guess. He didn't look like LL Cool J to me. But he said ladies always told him that he looked like LL Cool J. But he was very attractive for a light-skinned man back in them days. But what attracted me to my child's father was he had pretty hazel green, gray, changing color eyes. That's what attracted me to him. But I like my men chocolate. You know what I'm saying? More chocolate in Chocolate City. I love my men chocolate. Yes. Okay? Mm-hmm. They're dipped in that chocolate brown, baby. So, in here, I could tell that Derek story because of the fact that I cannot approach this thing with my twin flame acting like I'm digmatized. Like I can't. I can't. I feel like I'm being guided to talk about this because I'm trying to, fake it like I'm digmatized or something. I don't know. So this is therapy, y'all. This is cognitive talk therapy, baby. And I really just don't know. It's some kind of soul tie between me and him. Straight up. It's some type of soul tie between me and Michael Wayne. And I don't know when the fuck is. I knew when I was telling him way back then that he the last man standing. He really the fuck is the last man standing. He really is. In my way. I don't know what this shit is. I have to figure it out. Because how could he do this and we ain't had no sex? Since 2009. What kind of magic he putting on me? What kind of spell work he putting on me? And we ain't had no sex since 2009. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. That's exactly what the fuck I needs to know. So we about to, I guess this is the prelude. Is this another prelude? This must be another prelude. I feel like I'm ready to talk about it now. And I didn't know how I was going to start talking about it, but it had to be with me dealing with the Derek situation today and bringing it up. Which I met Derek in 2002. And honestly speaking, he chased me till 2004. So it took at least about 2 more years for me to realize he was still in my energy and doing that same stalkery shit again. Because I moved out of those apartments, but I didn't move far. I moved on Little York, the street I stay on now. And that's another thing too. We got to pay attention and be mindful of how we be forced to be in certain areas of town. You know, it's a force field. You know what I'm saying? It's like a controlling thing that's putting certain parameters around you. That's true. So that's the question. I don't know, excuse me, what female would have a problem with me. Because it's nobody's man that I want, that I know he your man. Okay? So I'm not consciously aware, oh, that dude, oh, he your man? Okay. No, I don't, it doesn't work out like that, right? But me and this man have some type of soul tie. So I don't know why I feel very compelled that I don't want to call him my twin flame no more. But there's some type of soul tie. Because I need more concrete evidence. But there's definitely some type of, my damn thumb hurts. And I got these arthritis supposed to be proof lighters and this shit. My damn thumb, you still need your thumb to act right. Child-proof or not, or whatever they supposed to be. So I really just want to explore this. I couldn't get on last night, guys, because like I said, once I eat, sometimes my stomach hurts. And, after I got off, my stomach was hurting. And I was just like feeling so lethargic and I couldn't get back on. I didn't want to. I could, but I didn't want to. So I know I need to talk about this, but I don't know why there is a soul tie there. Like I don't know. I'm starting to really look at this energy side. I'm side eyeing it because I don't know what the fuck going on. There's some shit going on. It really is. I don't get it. Like what the hell? Why am I still stuck on the energy of him and not moving past it? Like I'm talking about within my own being. Like not because we are no contact, no communication. Not that. No. There's some type of a. It's like it feels like this is what it feels like. It feels like there's a certain etheric cord within my vagina that's directly connected to his penis, and he's controlling it. That's what it feels like to me. Because my mind is extremely logical and rational to understand on paper in the sense of being with each other. Like you see, I just told the story of Derek and how I made it very understandable that how he could have gotten his hooks in me or his hook in me. Made sense, right? The sexual part. It could not have went the way it went if there would have been no sex whatsoever, because he'd have been, damn, I ain't getting nothing here. I ain't, and move on. So that was the reason for bringing up that particular energy. And that's why I can talk about it being a soul tie of some sort, because I have never gotten over it. And I don't understand what my problem is. Like, why the fuck am I not over it? How the hell did he not penetrate you since 2009 and you still thinking about the first penetration of 2006? That doesn't make sense. On fucking paper, it doesn't make sense. So there's definitely a soul tie. Definitely. Without a shadow of a doubt. But do I call him my true divine love, twin flame? I ain't feeling that shit because this girl just took it. What's her name? Hold on. Okay, I think I'm done. I can move all this out the way and turn the phone back around. What's her name? Just took it. Let me go find it. She literally said it. She literally said it right here. She's just Puckett. She said this narcissist playboy was hot for you in the past and had real feelings. He was trying to get you to follow his routine, but you resisted to protect your heart. He felt rejected and he jumped in with somebody else who would follow the toxicity, but his illusions have crashed and he dreams about you all day long. And you gotta listen to the video. You gotta listen to what she's saying. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Because by reading that could sound like Quasi. It actually could. It actually could. But the reason that it's not Quasi's energy at all, because it clearly says here, he was hot for you in the past. And he had real feelings. That does sound like it could be Quasi, right? The next part that says he was trying to get you to follow his routines, that still can sound like Quasi too. And the fact that I resisted to protect my heart, absolutely. But it's this part where it says he felt, like past tense, he felt rejected. So she's tying the word felt with the past. Now go back to what he said. You diss me, remember, but no biggie. That's why it's not Quasi, because I ain't never dissed Quasi. Quasi dissed itself. So here was my response. I said, Mike, I never dissed you. Stop deflecting. You know damn well you was always showing back up in my life to fuck and run like Martin Lawrence. Like Martin Lawrence is. What else I said next? Hold on. I said, like Martin Lawrence, I had told Craig and them I was going to kick it with them. See you when I see you. Then when I bring this fact up, you react the same way. The last time we spoke, you was living with a woman. So I was supposed to agree to fuck you while she was out of town. Then what? I know we match perfectly sexually, but I do not engage in casual sexual escapades. Now, this is 2021. What I just brought up was 2002. That's right. That's right. So when I said I do not engage in casual sexapades, meaning I've changed my ways, I've grown up, I spiritually matured. I said I'm only on POF, which is Plenty of Fish, because I go live stream to interact, to promote my YouTube channel and do my oracle card reads. I said I'm not on here to date, one night stand, get married to any man on here. I'm on here to network and spread awareness about the vaccines. Okay? I said, and spread awareness about this COVID-19 agenda and various metaphysical interests that I have. I said, I am divorced and working on healing my yoni and my heart. Click on my live streams when I am teaching. It is a whole experience. I said, I am a psychic intuitive, oracle card reader, motivational speaker, healer, and working hard to start my spiritual advisor life coaching business. See, this is 2021. said, I'm not mad at you, honestly. I actually hated we were just sex and didn't connect on a deeper heart level. But it was what it was. And maybe that is all we were. Excellent sex partners. I say stay in wisdom, peace, and don't get vaccinated, please. I said don't get vaccinated, please. And I said all that yummy love should not go to waste. So I threw a little flirtation out there. I sure did. I threw a little flirtation out there. Now this is the fucking part that got me vexed. And we gonna come back and talk about it. Let me clean up. I'll be back.